brings you in today?
Doc, I've got an obsession.
Obsessed? Obsessed with what?
Camouflage. It's everywhere.
Camouflage. I may have a cure for that. Take one of these and call me in the morning.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. You're covered by insurance. What's up, guys? It's Bowhunter 4E here, or Iceman 2383 if you're on Archery Talk. One of the guys on Archery Talk, his name is Bucky Boy. He turned me on to a do-it-yourself hydrographing kit. Okay, it's made by Liquid Print. They make a lot of really good, really cool products. They started making this thing called My Dip Kit. Okay, what that is it's an entire kit that comes to you in this tube. It has everything you need to hydrograph. Okay, it has everything from all the chemicals you need to protective gear like gloves and face mask, film, you name it. Now, a lot of people are going to look at that and say 1 square meter of film isn't a lot. Well, you know what? I was surprised too. When I got the kit, there's actually a lot of film there. 1 square meter sounds small. It's actually quite a bit of film. And I'll actually show you how much film I have right here. I'm standing on okay, and I still have a lot on the roll. Now, I'll give you an idea how tall I am. I'm like 5'9". Okay, so there is a lot of film. There are a lot of things you can do with a square meter of film. First thing you're going to have in your kit is safety stuff, protection, face mask, which I only have one, so my cameraman's out of luck. Very important. Anybody who says you don't need a face mask, you need a face mask. Okay. Latex gloves. You don't want to get this stuff on your hands. It will burn. It will itch. A scuffing pad. Okay. That's just to help scuff up the material, whatever you're going to coat, so you can prime it with the materials. You're going to need either a razor knife and scissors, or scissors, and you will need a roll of masking tape. This is not something that you're going to take on in like an hour. This is going to take you a little while. And please, whatever you do, don't rush it. Okay, this is your stuff. You don't want to mess it up. Okay. Now, a cool little tip for you. This is a shotgun in my state of New York. My county that I live in, we're limited to hunt here with shotguns. We can't use centerfire rifles. This is a Mossberg shotgun that I use, or I use my pistol. And what you can actually do with it, you don't have to use this camouflage tan. This is a cool little neat trick for you. If you want to say paint this blaze orange, okay, the film is transparent. So you'll be able to see that coat of blaze orange underneath that film. Okay, if you want to do a snow camouflage, do it in white instead of tan. Okay, so that's gonna be a future project for me because I don't have the thing big enough to fit that. It's too big. One of the things I'm going to dip today is like a little tackle box. Every archer, every hunter needs a tackle box for repairs in the field, things like that. What you want to do is take all the pieces off that are independent. What I mean by that is like the handle. All right, take that off, disconnect the top, take the latch off if there's a latch. My latch is over here. So you're going to have 2 pieces like that. These are the pieces that are going to get dipped. Okay, got a thermos that I'm going to dip to. And yeah, oh, here's a perfect example. Okay, you go to some of the big name stores and they have camouflage, like any of you guys have like a man cave like I do. I'm lucky enough to have one. You want to have like little camo stuff here and there. Camo outlet covers are big. I've always wanted to have those. They're like 10 bucks a piece though. You go to like those big name stores. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 54-cent job right here and a light switch cover, and I'm going to camo dip those and save myself like 18 bucks. Okay, the container has to be big enough to completely submerge whatever you're going to be hydro dipping. Okay, this is plenty big enough for like probably an ATV helmet, 2-part gun stock. Please don't use your wife's like tubs, please. I don't need any more hate mail. Okay, then what you do is you have your piece, okay, just like that, what you plan on dipping. You take this scuff pad and you want to scuff up just enough so it's dull, okay, so you can see the difference, just so that primer will adhere to it a little bit better. Make sure you get all the little nooks and crannies too. You don't want this stuff missed. First thing you want to do when you're prepping the piece is wash it with mild detergent, like a dish soap or something like that. Then after that's all clean and dry, you can take your scuff pad, like I did here, and you mar up the surface. You scuff it enough so that the primer is going to adhere to it. Now you can see the color difference. You might be able to, you might not be able to. But this is the uncleaned, unscuffed piece. This is the clean scuffed piece. Okay? So after you do that, you're ready for the CPO primer. Prime that sucker. You want to use a medium wet coat and cover the area. Get all the nooks and crannies. Once you're completely done with the CPO primer, you're going to want to let it sit and dry for an hour to 2 hours. Okay, once you have all your items out, okay, CPO, or they're washed, cleaned, scuffed, and CPO primed, then what you're going to do is you're going to go in and spray paint them. Okay, again, you can use any color spray paint you want. There's a spray paint that comes with the kit. Okay, that's actually specially designed with the camouflage. The camouflage pattern I'm using today is Timber's Edge XD. Okay, if you haven't seen it, it's a great camouflage, and that's what we're going to be dipping with. Now they recommend that you use several light coats, okay, rather than one wet coat that drips, because you're going to see that drip with the hydrograph. Okay, so do just several light coats, let them dry real well, and then you can dip them after that. Again, wear your protective gear. Alright, while that stuff's drying, I actually I went ahead and did some things last night and got them prepped and painted and ready to go. I did a picture frame. Okay, when you get your roll of film, there's going to be a little sticker that says, you know, this side up. That's the side that you're going to want to put in the facing up in the bin, in the tub. Now this is where your conservation skills come in handy, because we're going to leave it just like that. And we're going to determine how much we need for this picture frame. Now that is going to be plenty right there. What I'm going to do is going to take masking tape, just like so, and I'll explain why you need this. We're going to go all the way around the picture frame and cut it.